Welcome to the Raven Space on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is Raven Space Daily, where we talk about the Baltimore Ravens every single weekday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please subscribe to the Raven Space on YouTube if you're not yet subscribed for the best content on the internet. Also, a special shout out to our Patreon subscribers because you guys are the best and you're the reason we can do this. We have some great topics for you guys today. We're going to hop right in. We're going to talk about Wallace passing his concussion protocol. We're going to talk about how Flacco loves Jensen. We're going to give you guys an injury update before the game coming up. And then we're going to do the mailbag and the comment of the day. So let's head right into the first topic. And Mike Wallace stated today that he passed his concussion protocol and is ready to play. And this is a very, very, very good thing for the Ravens offense right now. What we were dealing with for this last stretch of weeks was a very depleted offense that was already bad, right? We were a bad offense when we had Macklin, when we had Wallace, when we had Perryman, when we had T. West. We were a bad offense. But now with these pieces back, we need to hit our stride. We have to hit our stride. The opponents, it's kind of like the football gods are saying, Ravens, make the playoffs, right? We already thought we had a fortunate schedule, but if we beat the Titans, we have a string of backup quarterbacks that we get to play. It's crazy. We play the Texans. Deshaun Watson just went down today. We get the Packers. Of course, Aaron Rodgers is gone. And then we get the Colts. Of course, Luck is gone, right? So we got to hit our stride. Guys, I'm not going to say we should win these games because I said that before. And we all know the Ravens play down to their competition. But as a Ravens fan, to you guys, other Ravens fans, I'm kind of getting to the point where, hey, it's time to put up or shut up, right? Are we a good team or are we a bad team, right? If we can get these games, we have a chance. We have a very good chance to make the playoffs if we can get these games. It starts on Sunday against the Titans. If we lose that game, then I am very pessimistic about the rest of our season. But with Mike Wallace back, with Brashard Perriman back, we have a chance. We really have a chance to make some big plays down the field. And hopefully, Macklin played very, very well last week. So hopefully, we can finally get past the hurdle of injuries. And, you know, it's going to be tough. But hopefully, we can get it done. I'm optimistic. I just watched the video created by Stephen Hosley on the channel right now. Go check it out. It's a hype video called Victory. It's super dope. I'm excited. Hopefully, with Wallace's being healthy, we can finally make that push and be a good team and make the playoffs. I'm hoping that with all our receivers, we have a chance. I really am hoping that. We're going to go on to the second topic of the day. And it talks about Flacco saying how much he loves Jensen for protecting him. And he wants more guys like that on the team. And I 100% understand where Joe Flacco's coming from. And I think this is where you guys get upset at me. When I look at this team, I don't see a run-first team based on personnel, right? But you guys say we need to run first, right? And I think that's what Joe Flacco's trying to hint at here. Not the fact they need to run first, but we are a very, very finesse looking team, right? But we want to play like a grinded out team, right? Just look at this. Perryman, soft. Wallace, soft. Don't know enough about Macklin yet, but I don't know. Look at our tight ends. Okay, we have Nick Boyle, always getting hurt. He's the only grinder. Max Williams is not a grinder. Ben Watson's old. He can't grind as much, right? You know, hitting defensive linemen hurt. It hurts, right? They push you back. They hit you to get you on the ground. They fall on top of you. Stuff like that, right? And then even, it's just, we don't have the grinding mentality, the grinding type players that we had. When you have an Anquan Bolden who likes to punch you in your mouth, it's very easy to say, hey, let's grind, right? Let's run the ball a lot. When you have an offensive line that are bigger and stronger, they want to grind, they want to fight, and we don't have that right now. So if we have more players like Jensen, more aggressive players, we would be a mean team. And that's what you guys want us to be. So I agree with Flacco that we should have more players like Jensen, okay? Jensen's a mean cat. And again, he's taking that aggressiveness and it's transferring into his play. One of you guys called me on the comments, told me, whoa, you said Jensen was trash. And I did say that. And I was wrong. I was not wrong. But people change. I wouldn't say I was wrong. People change, right? There's a lot of players, right, who are bad and became good. Jared Goff was bad, right? Objectively, he was bad. New offensive coordinator, new coaching. Guess what? In my opinion, he's a top 10 quarterback right now. So, you know, he's playing better than Joe Flacco. So, it's, things change. So Jensen is a grinder. He's tough. We should have more players like him on our team. And if we had more players like him on our team, we could run the ball more effectively because he's not afraid to put his helmet in someone else's chest and move him out the way. So that's what I think. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want more players like Ryan Jensen? He is sneakily becoming one of my favorite players on the Baltimore Ravens. And for the third topic of the day, we're going to do an injury update. The injury report I saw today, and there was some concerns I had. And one of the biggest concerns was Michael Pierce. He was on it. He did not practice today. And the defense that the Ravens had last week was so great that I'm really nervous that any little thing could knock it off balance. And I don't want that. I want to have our best players out there. A dominant defense helps our offense. Our offense cannot do it by themselves. We know that. Again, in order to stay with, right? In order to be tied with the Chicago Bears, we had to get 2 special teams touchdowns, right? We annihilated the Miami Dolphins, right? Don't forget we had 2 defensive touchdowns. So, our offense needs help, and our defense is the best way to help it. And Michael Pierce going down is it makes me nervous. Another thing that concerned me, and it was kind of weird, was that Michael Campanaro was also on the injury list as out. And I don't think he's going to play, but they cut Griff Whalen, who can return and play receiver. So I'm kind of like, that's weird. So maybe Campanaro is closer than I think to playing because they cut Griff, but I don't know. But that concerned me as well. And then Nick Boyle, God, Nick, I put you as I made you my breakout star at the beginning of the season. Now you're hurt. When you're in the game, you don't really catch the ball that well. You don't run routes that well. These tight ends are not good, ladies and gentlemen. Max Williams, Nick Boyle, I wouldn't be surprised if when their contract is up, the Ravens don't even make them an offer because I don't think they've been performing to the level that we need them to perform at. So now we get to the mailbag question of the day, and this is my favorite segment. And this segment is sponsored by the Raven Space Patreon and our patrons. Again, it's like a membership. It's super dope. You guys can check it out. Become part of the Raven Space family. Again, we're redoing it. It's going to be big. A little sneak peek. There's a chance that we will be streaming videos, the games, for our Patreon subscribers. I'll let you guys know more about that in the future. But this question comes from Makaba. Makaba was on yesterday's show with the comment. I usually don't do the same person in like the same 4 weeks. I try to really split it up. However, he's the only person that sent in the question. So guys, send in questions. Get on here. Makaba said, if you could have any QB besides Brady or Rodgers instead of Flacco, would you do it? If so, who? Makaba, the answer is yes, I would do it. And instead of trying to win now, right? Instead of getting a player who's performing very well like Alex Smith, I would go get the future. And in my opinion, that's Carson Wentz. The boy is special. He does things physically, breaking tackles, stuff like that we haven't seen in this league is in a long time, right? Because players like Big Ben, took hits and then threw the ball, but I never seen Big Ben scramble for as many yards as this kid is. He's playing very well, and I think he's the future. He passes the eye test. I really do like him. Now, we don't have as good of an offensive coaching as the Eagles do, so that might, not be as good. We will not get the same results, but I think he's the future, and that's who I would pick if I had to trade Joe Flacco, because I think he's playing very, very well. He's excellent. So, thank you so much for the question, Makaba. And now we're going to go to the comment of the day. It's another way that you guys can be involved in the Raven space. So comment. You guys always comment, so no issues with the commenting. Good job. But the questions, send some more in. But this comment comes from I Got Gapples, and he says, damn, next thing we know, we look at ESPN with ESPN Man with the Ravens YouTube channel starting over Perriman, I would be dead. And so that comes from the topic yesterday, one of the topics yesterday, where I said that, you know, Perriman can't catch the ball and I can catch better than him. I'm sure I can't catch better than Perriman, but he gotta do better. He's in the NFL. I need him to play like an NFL player. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much. Please subscribe to the Ravens Space on YouTube for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. Also, please check out our Patreon page and check out our t-shirt store. It's a good way for you guys to support us. If you don't want to become a Patreon subscriber, it helps us because right now we're doing it all for free. So please, please, please help us out. Thank you guys so much, and go Ravens.